We in there? Motherfucker's been buffering for like 45 seconds. I just went on and said, fuck it, I'll do a Facebook Live video since I'm sitting here waiting. I gotta wait on some shit to cool. I'm waiting on a motherfucker to pick some shit up. You motherfuckers, boy, the motherfuckers like holding up your bread. This is the time of year, I guess. I guess this is just the time of year. The motherfuckers like holding up your bread. You know, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day, the $25,000 day. 1 year anniversary. I didn't really get on here to talk about that shit, but it just comes up, you know. It's my ex-wife's birthday. I mean, it's just, but you know, y'all call it Thanksgiving. I ain't got shit to be thankful for on these motherfucking days. Other than my family, you know. But shit, this is the time when I lose. I want to cut off the last few days of November and skip right to December. Haven't fared real well at the end of November with motherfuckers. There's a couple people in here, and say hello if you in this bitch. I mean, if you really here, if you just lurking, you just, I don't want to say nothing, you know, I don't want to be, you know. What up, Free? I was hoping you stop on through. Shit, you on everything else. I was hoping you stop through. I don't know what we talking about. I just said, fuck it. I was like, let me just get on here. Let me get on here and talk. You know, if there's some shit to talk about. We had some shit go on last few days. We done had some shit go on. Donald Trump, and he say he ain't conceding. It said the 25th, so that means we got 5 more days. Can we do like a daylight's losing time? And we need to lose 5 days. We need to get right to December, because this is bullshit. November is bullshit in my book. I don't think I got no birthdays in November, right? I ain't got no birthdays in November. I mean, other than some Facebook friends, I mean, but y'all not really, you know, connected to that. But I'm talking about like other people that I know. And I be missing y'all birthdays some days. Some days I miss y'all shit because the notifications don't come up the same way they used to. They just always switching the shit around. I'm old and shit. I ain't got time to be fucking around. What's up, Kyra? How you doing? You cooking? You cooking your turkey day dinner? Or you already got it done? Or is Joe cooking? Who cooking? We might need some rolls. You do dinner rolls? I need some dinner rolls. I text somebody to see if they had dinner rolls, and they ain't text me back. Maybe because I didn't order none originally. She might be out, though. I don't want her to make no special ones. Because I got some rolls I can make. But, you know, I was going to trade some goods and services. But if not, then I'll just make, I got some Cheddar Bay biscuits in the pantry. Who else in this bitch? Somebody else in here? Anybody else going to say hello and shit? Frida done said hello. Kyra done said hello. Ain't nobody gonna say hello. People don't like to get put out on my posts and shit, you know. We got some church members and shit over here, and, you know, we got some people that work for the schools and some people that work for police departments. They don't like to say hello. It's all good. I ain't gonna put nobody out there. I ain't gonna, you know, I don't give nobody's secrets if that's what they are. What the fuck is that? That's not live. Y'all see that Obama shit? That Obama shit? On the Breakfast Club? God damn. Obama did it again. He got on the Breakfast Club and got to dancing. If you ain't seen it, you need to see that shit. He got on that bitch and got to dancing. He got the moonwalking and shit. I mean, I thought DJ Envy asked a lot of questions. DJ Envy didn't even ask no questions in the interview. It was Charlamagne's interview. I don't even know why Angela Yee and DJ Envy even showed up. Charlamagne did the whole interview. DJ Envy and Angela Yee was just, they might have asked like 1 or 2 questions, maybe. But Charlamagne, it was whole and Obama was addressing Charlamagne. He never said Envy or Angela. He just stayed on Charlamagne. Real shit. If you didn't see it. Y'all might be going to it now. They're like, I want to listen to your ass. We can just go watch Obama on the Breakfast Club. What the fuck we listening to your live for? See? It's all good. It's all good. So we got 7 people in here. God damn, we got a couple tongue games in this motherfucker. You know, got a couple tunk games. Got a 4 and a 3. I really can't be a part of the game. I always put myself in a part of the game trying to raise my numbers. Uh-oh. We got 2 full spades tables. We got 8 people in here. I don't know who else is here. Let me see if I can move this thing around. Oh, I can scroll this. Oh, what up, Todd? What's going on, brother? You cooked your whole meal on Sunday and it's gone. No, absolutely. See, I'm old. I forgot I can scroll this. Happy Thanksgiving, AIM. Thank you. Yeah, he was messy, Free. I mean, you know, then the nigga gonna be like, you want to know the secrets, buy the book. Nigga, we can't afford that book. That book is $45. Who can afford that book? Can't no ADOS afford that book. He done outsold the top book for former presidents already. Like he did in the first night. A lot of motherfuckers love him. He sold almost 1 million books in one night. A lot of motherfuckers love him. And I'm not gonna shit on anybody for their love of Obama because everybody got their reasons to love him. I got a reason to love him. He's a brother. He just didn't do what we needed him to do, and then now he's sidestepping and shuffling and moonwalking and basically trying to blame it on Mitch McConnell and all that. I get all that. But at some point, you gotta be like, look, motherfucker, I'm putting this out here. And if the people see it get knocked down, then there's elections to get them other motherfuckers up out the paint. I think he soft-shoed that shit too much and he never put pressure. And then when he was campaigning, he was just trying to run a good campaign. Nah, motherfucker, throw some people under the dirt. We could have some people flipped, and by the second one, they wouldn't have been able to do that shit. I just don't think he did enough. I don't think he did enough bias for us. You know? He could have did more. He could have did more. Thanksgiving Day meal is already being taken care of, eh? We're having deep fried turkey this year. We've never had that before. Yeah, I'm cooking some other stuff, AIM. I'm cooking some other stuff. I got my apron on. You see I got my apron on, AIM. My daughter's cooking some things for Thanksgiving. It's a proud dad moment. She can actually cook. And she cooks shit better than I can. It's weird. I'm good with it, though. Your kid's supposed to be better than you, right? Kid's supposed to be better than you. What up, though, Bone? I just watched the greatest high school football game in Michigan history a couple hours ago. Yeah. I forgot so much about that game. I forgot so much about that game. I didn't even realize that Bump had scored earlier. I thought you got thrown out a lot earlier. It's really weird. And their penalties, dude, to be able to go back on DVD and the penalty, it's not DVD, I'm sorry, streaming. The penalties they were calling on us was bullshit. And I was like, damn. I'd like to go back and see that refereeing crew. I bet you we know some of them motherfuckers. I had a pretty good game. I got credit for a couple tackles that weren't mine and shit, but I had a pretty decent game. Yeah, I'll admit that. All them tackles weren't mine. I was out of a couple of them plays, but they gave me credit for the tackle. I appreciated it, but it wasn't me. I ain't gonna take credit for the tackles. I made enough tackles in that bitch. I made my presence felt in that bitch. So I didn't need to, I don't need to take credit for nobody else's tackle. But yeah, man, what we got here? No, I'm not getting any questions. Where are your questions? Hold on a second. No, This is just kind of a freestyle. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm counting around. Man, hopefully soon we're wearing masks in here, Amy. I don't get it. I mean, I know it's our life now. I mean, we had that class reunion. That was really the last time everybody really got together. There was some small functions, and then I had a great 50th birthday party. You know, it's probably one of the last soirees. I ain't seen it. Brother Isaac. Thank you, brother. Thank you. He said someone asked a question. There's supposed to be a question up here, but I'm not seeing it. You have to reprint it. Oh, bees. What are my thoughts about birds? Okay, so birds, bees, it was way up there, Frida. You said it early, boy. You said it early. We get 8, 9 people in here. I can't see all the conversations, so let me, you know, okay. Birds, bees. Okay. So, if everybody saw the Burt's Bees ad with the pajamas, had the 3 non-black families, full families, mama, daddy, kids, mama, daddy, kids, mama, daddy, kids. When it got to the black family, it only had mama and kids. So I immediately saw that, went the fuck off. Jackavelli. I saw that ad and I went the fuck off. Because I'm thinking here's some old white supremacy shit again. And then they're going to basically make us look like we make motherfucking babies without men. Because everybody else had a daddy, but the black woman. So, I dug into it. And what I found out was there was a black man. He wasn't able to get off from work. This was a real family. They only use real families. So there was a black father, and he wasn't able to get off from work. So his wife had an opportunity to either not do the photo shoot without her husband or do the photo shoot without her husband, and she chose to do the photo shoot. She had to take that check. See, because they said, if you don't do it, we'll find another family. We need a black family. So if you want to go in there as the black family, the job is yours. Your husband can't be here? Okay, the job is yours. Now, they should have said all these other families got black daddies. If you just wanted to make a mama and the kids commercial for pajamas, you should have did that. But you put daddies in everybody else's shit, then you let her take that shit, and you should have looked at the optics of that shit, and you should have said, this don't look right. We got the white families with a daddy, we got, I think it's an Asian family with the daddy, but the black family ain't got the daddy. Who's the most ridiculed motherfucker on this planet? A black daddy. That should have been your finishing ad. You should have said, you know what? We're going to take the daddies out of all these pictures. We'll just make it the moms and the kids pajama picture. Or you take all the adults out the picture and just make it kids pajamas. Also sold for parents. No parents in the pictures, just kids. Playing. You do that. But you don't put 3 full families and then a single mom with her 2 kids in the picture. See, if this shit happened to white women, I'd be like, that's fucked up. Y'all did that? If this shit happened to Asian women, I'd be like, you know what? That's fucked up. Y'all did that? If this shit happened to Latino women, I'd say, you know what? That's fucked up. But it don't happen to nobody but black women. You ain't never seen another motherfucking ethnicity disparaged when it comes to this type of shit. And she had an opportunity to step back and say, no, I will not take this picture without my black king. We'll pass on this one. What else you got? They go through an agency. They're models. Their families, they're models. An agency picks them, and if they liked them enough for that ad, they'd find another ad for them. When her husband could get the day off. He couldn't get the day off. He couldn't tell his boss, I'm about to be in an international clothing ad. Can I get a couple hours off work? His boss said no. You see the condition that a black man is in? A black man can't even take off a couple hours to go take a photo with his family that's going to be seen around the world. Reparations. There is no common decency, Isaac. Come on now. Common decency would have not to run that ad. That's common decency. You don't run that ad. You revise that whole ad. You don't run that ad. That's common decency. They're not going to have that. They need to make money. They need to get them pajamas off the shelves. So there's going to be no common decency here, sir. Now what you're looking for is you're looking for families to even step up. You know they have to see the finishing product. Well, that's odd. We got our whole family here. We got their whole family there. They got their whole family there. But then the black family, that's not a whole family. The black family was there for a photo shoot. That's how they got the job. But the husband wasn't able to get off when they did the finishing thing. So the wife had an opportunity to say, nah, we're not going to do this one. So do I get mad at Burt's or do I get mad at the wife for taking the motherfucking photo? I need to know. I'm faulting her. I can't fault white supremacy. We already know they wrong. That's why it's called white supremacy. But I fault her. I absolutely fault her. She shouldn't have took that picture without her king. Her king couldn't get the day off. She should have passed on that opportunity. She should have passed on it. That's the way I see that. What else y'all want to talk about? I know I got into that one. I mean, if you got something else you want to talk about, let's talk about something else. I ain't really never listened to no like Jay Dilla instrumental type shit. Got him going on here. Yep. No instrumentals. So. Oh, what's that other thing? Let me see. Hold on. Somebody send me another one. Are y'all seeing all the people that are jumping on to Biden's transition team? Doesn't look real diverse to me. What about Trump pardoning his boy? He had to do that. He had to do that. My thing is, how do you pardon somebody who already pled guilty? He knows he committed a crime and he pled guilty to it. How do you pardon that motherfucker? I think he got some shit on Trump. I just think he's got some shit on Trump. Because he's been cool as fuck. He's been cool as fuck through this whole process. Flynn ain't said shit. Flynn got something on Trump. He got something on Trump. And I don't know how much that motherfucking money, you know, to keep him quiet, they've had to give him some money too. You know, we do kind of a freestyle on dinner too. 4:30. After the Lions lose. Right after the Lions lose, because I don't be mentally invested in them Thanksgiving Day games. I generally be chatting it up and everything. So, you know, everything should be nice and warm and everything about 4. You ain't even local. You probably off in some cabin somewhere. Every time I see you, you putting up a tent. You out in the cabin. You doing some grilling out in the outback. Sell a house, outback. Yeah, friend, it's going to be crazy. I mean, he's setting this camp up for Kamala to run it. And what they need to understand, and what everybody needs to understand is this. Y'all not going to like this, but I'm going to make y'all do some math. I'm going to make y'all do some counting. Y'all know how many, they said they had 100 million votes in by election day. People that voted early. They weren't all Biden's people. Most of them, but they weren't all Biden's people. So let's say. Why did we have the early vote? We had the early vote because of COVID. There wouldn't have been an urgency to vote early had everything just been straight around this bitch. And everybody would have voted at the same sense of urgency that they've been voting. With that being said, Joe Biden would have lost to Donald Trump. If there was no early voting, if there was no sense of urgency getting the vote out, and they were just campaigning against one another. Think about it. The extra voting only came when there was a panic. If there had been no panic, everybody would have just voted the same way they normally vote. Absentee ballots, the people that vote early, okay, at the same rate. But the rate that people voted early this time was higher than any other, 100 million votes. Let me explain something to you too. They keep talking about Joe Biden having the most votes to ever win an election. If Joe Biden didn't have the most votes, you know who would be the number one vote getter in an election? Donald Trump. Why don't they talk about that? The first might be Joe Biden, but the second motherfucking most vote getter is Donald Trump. Shit. The nigga wasn't president of student council. And he became the president of the United States. He became the most powerful motherfucker in the world. Brother Riles. How do you become the most powerful motherfucker in the world? And you owe $500 million. You got $500 million in the street. You got $500 million in the street. Right now, I got a couple bands in the street. And once I get them couple bands out the street, then things just change. Automatically. But I gotta work stupidly to try to fucking make extra. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm here tonight. Waiting on a motherfucker. Motherfuckers make you wait, and I'll wait. I'm like a fucking owl. I will just sit and wait for my shit. If you owe me, come hither. Because I owe another motherfucker. You know, telling black folks they didn't have to leave home was a grand slam for Trump. Absolutely. I can vote at the coffee table? Shit. Motherfuckers have ballots coming everywhere. They got votes out. And I think they had a self-addressed stamp shit on him. You can just send it right back. You didn't have to pay no postage. Or you take it to the clerk's office. Well, it's only politicized. It's only politicized because people are dying. And let's be honest, they try to politicize it because they say that minorities are dying disproportionately. We may be, because I know black people are considered a minority, but there's other motherfuckers dying out here, and we're not dying at the highest rate. Not anymore. People catching up, and that's why they're making a move on it. That's why Joe said he's gonna shut the virus down. I don't know what that meant. I don't know if he's talking about vaccines. I don't know if he's got some magic shit they can spray out of planes like they did Tulsa. You know, the government will drop some shit out of a plane. I think they do it all the time. I think all these planes be flying over sometimes be dropping shit into our neighborhoods. Absolutely. I think they're capable of it. I don't trust the motherfuckers at all. I'm no conspiracy theorist, but what I am is a motherfucking realist theorist. And the government is capable of anything. Real shit. Yeah, it's going to be a political issue. And as long as the cases keep coming, the deaths keep coming, people will be able to actually run campaigns on COVID. Joe Biden ran his campaign on COVID. What else he running on? He ain't running on nothing else. He ain't running on black folks. He didn't run it on the motherfuckers that got him elected. I'm probably going to sit that first one out, Isaac, mainly because I want to see what's going to happen to some folks. They say there could be some radical side effects to this shit. I don't need no radical side effects with something that's supposed to help me. I mean, you got a vaccine against the radical side effects? Fuck with me. Because, see, if you're going to give me something that's going to make me act crazy, to keep me from catching something that's going to make me act crazy, because COVID, you can't, there's no taste buds. Your respiratory gets all fucked up. You get fucked up if you get all them symptoms. They just not hyping it up because some people don't get the symptoms. Some people just get the shit and da-da-dee-da-da-da. When you get them hard symptoms, shit. So what's the vaccine gonna keep me from doing if it's already gonna have some harsh-ass side effects? They said it. They said it's gonna be some harsh side effects. Look it up. Telling you. So y'all will probably sit the first one out. I mean, unless motherfuckers just start getting bam, 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 bam. And then I start seeing motherfuckers get the vaccine and they're not getting it. I don't know. I need to see some on the ground shit. Because I'm not gonna just trust the science anymore. Because the way this shit's looking, that motherfucker Trump said the vaccine was gonna be out before the end of the year. And if the vaccine comes out before the end of the year, you know he's gonna be stomping. He's gonna be stomping like I told y'all bitches. He gonna be like, I told y'all bitches the vaccine was coming out. He's gonna talk about it, I'm telling you. Trump's on his way. He wants the vaccine to come out before the end of the year, so he's still in power. He's still in power to the 20th. He's still in power to the 20th. Trump wants that motherfucking vaccine to come out before December 31st. He told y'all the end of the year. It's got to come out before New Year's. Trump will do some shit like bringing out New Year's and shit and have somebody vaccinated right before midnight. I told ya. I told ya. He'll do some dumb shit. He'll make an event out of this shit. Have a motherfucker ready to sit there and get vaccinated right before midnight. Telling you, man. It's about to be a clown show out here in fucking politics. Trump's not going away, especially if they're not putting no criminal shit on. If he just got to do some civil shit, he's not going away until he finds out he's not going to make it. Then he's going to dash off to an extradition-free island. They won't be able to go get his ass or get his money. He moving bread around right now. He moving bread around. Cause There's too much shit that they got him on, but it's civil shit. It's not criminal shit. They, I guess they're saying he's just probably not going to go to prison. He might have to pay some fines and pay some people back, but that's just making a deal. Can't make him go to jail on that, I guess. I want to see him in bracelets, personally. I need to have some charges on him. I just need to see him in bracelets to see his face. Yeah, he said it. He said, I had this motherfucker before the end of the year. And if this bitch comes out before the year, Joe Biden might make it work. Because they playing that dumb little game with each other. Joe Biden might bring it out like on the 2nd. Say, we'll celebrate the new year and then bring the vaccine. And then Trump will go nuts. But Trump's technically in power. So I wonder if Trump can make the motherfucker vaccine come out. Can he force the CDC to shoot somebody before the end of the year so they can say it came out? Does he have that power? I want to know that. I want to know that. What else is there, man? Anybody watch that Michigan basketball game? I mean, we got a W on campus. It ain't in football. I do like that motherfucking Cade, though. I got to see him this week, though. I don't know who we play this week. I don't give a fuck who we play. If he's starting, I need to see 2 weeks in a row, then I'll start being a believer. I'm a quick believer. You ain't got that much time with college ball. So I'll go with him. If he can give me 2 games in a row, I'll ride with him. The team just played different when he became the quarterback. I don't know what that's about. Well, I do kind of know what it's about. What else is out there? Yeah, they damn near relating all the deaths to COVID. They damn near. If mother goes in there for something and contracts COVID, that was a COVID-related death. And they can do that with the science. I mean, but shit, if he's sick, he's already stricken, he's already compromised, hell yeah, he can get COVID. He gets that and he dies. He was going to die anyway on the other shit. That just helped push him in. Oh, he died of COVID. No, he didn't. He died of that other shit. Brother Carl, what up, though? He died of that other shit, man. But he got COVID and that took him out. Come on, man. They get more money. If it's a COVID death, they get more money in these places. To dispose of the bodies and all that shit or whatever they got to do to them. They get more money. Yeah. There's a lot of money in COVID right now. A lot of motherfucking money in it. Yeah. Brother Carl, what's on your mind? I know you always have a thought. We got to, Jack. We need to do one. Well, let's do one virtual. We'll do one virtual, and then till we do them regularly, and just add people to it. We'll everybody get their grandkid on that day. We do a Zoom, and then we can start doing it once we can actually see each other in person. We got to start that. Granddaddy Day. Granddaddy Day. Listen, we got some granddaddies too. Absolutely. I mean, you're not saluting fatherhood when you're having a granddaddy day. You're saluting a lineage. A father, that's the foundation. Has the child, they have a child, now you're a grandfather. You produce life. and it comes full circle. Yeah, Granddaddy Day is a whole different day. We need to have that. Roundabouts. You talking about the roundabouts in the city? The new age traffic stoplight? See, I'm indifferent about roundabouts. I think they work well where you have traffic that needs to continue to flow, but there's enough going the opposite ways that your stoplight is not needed, not even a stop sign. But when you talk about like State and Ellsworth, come on, man. Don't nobody know how to use that motherfucking roundabout at State and Ellsworth. Where that airport is, Speedway. Don't nobody know how to use that motherfucker. And I'm like, y'all put it here? This place needs a stoplight. And where's that other one at? There's another one in a weird ass place. I'll think of it in a minute. And are they training the kids to even drive on roundabouts, or has that become a part of driver's ed? Are they teaching them how to work? Because adults don't know how to use them motherfuckers. I mean, are the kids going to driver's ed and learning on roundabouts, or are they just taking them through the regular shit? Shit, Natty might not even been on a roundabout yet. I might have to take her on a roundabout. Scare the shit out of her, but it is what it is. She got to learn. She got to learn. She's going to be a good driver. That's true. They all Uber. They Uber and Lyft. I didn't think they were. Isaac. Hell, the driver's ed teacher probably didn't like driving around. You have to have a certain aggressiveness to drive around on a roundabout. And when it's a double lane, you just, it's a different type of situation. And everybody's not willing to go through that. So they either damn near getting into an accident or causing somebody else to damn near get in an accident. There's people that don't know how to drive on those things. Yeah. So got anybody else saying? Oh yeah. Yep. And merge lanes and stuff like that. People don't know how to merge. And now everybody's into all this sensitivity and shit and trying to be nice to each other. The Lions, what Lions? The Detroit Lions? You know they're out of it already, right? They're 4-6. They would have to win the rest of their games to be 10-6 and hopefully get in. You think they can win the rest of their games? Rest of them. They got to win the rest of them. They got to be 10-6 to hopefully have a chance. 6 in a row. Got to win 6 in a row. They're going to lose tomorrow. They're going to lose tomorrow, so that's not going to happen. They'll be 4-7 tomorrow. The end of your day, the Detroit Lions will be 4-7. All them 10-6 people that was out there at the beginning of the season. Right now, we're at 10-6 people. I had people that said 11-5. Come on, man. How are you going to jump to 11 wins? I mean, they're just never going to change. I think either ownership, totally new administration, get rid of Stafford. I mean, start with getting rid of Stafford. If they get rid of Stafford, that's a start. Do they get one in the draft and try to bring him in and get a veteran? Have the rookie work behind the veteran? I don't know. I just think Stafford is not in anymore. I don't think anybody really has the confidence. He's just not making the throws the way he kind of made the throws before. He ain't always made them. I mean, to me, he's good. But he's not our guy. He's not our guy. I wish that we would have went and maybe we could have offered him to Dallas and they'd have took him and then we'd have had Dak. I'd rather have Dak than have Matt Stafford. A lot of you probably don't like that, but I'd rather have Dak. I think Dak would do good here. I think Dak would do good here. Dak do some light-skinned shit, but that's okay. We get him right. We get him right here in the mid. What else y'all talking about? Anybody else in there saying something? Yeah, man. So yeah, we got to stay up on white supremacy. I get it. But we also got to be checking ourselves on some shit. Talking to the black faction right now. I know I get some folks that ain't black. They watch. Uh-oh. I'm gonna drop the goddamn grinder. That's some clumsy shit. And I'm not clumsy. Fuck's that about? All right. So, these Christmas trees, we're going to get the date together. I think we'll probably talk sometime tomorrow. And we'll get the date and the time together. Y'all, the trees is live. These are not artificial trees. I meant to tell y'all that. I'm going to make another post. Let you know, trees is real. Trees is real. Got to be real. Trees is real. They're not fake. So I know some people have said that they couldn't have the real trees in their place. I get it. These bitches real. ADOS, I think ADOS is going to keep moving along. I had somebody kick up on my YouTube page and shit, talking about ADOS as a political group, and FBA was more about a lineage. I'm like, no. It's not the way this is going to work here. ADOS is about lineage. But we've also been politicized to the point where we have to be a part of that realm too. Yeah, we can talk reparations. Where does reparations have to come from? The politicians. So we've got to be political. We can't just holler from the outside, pumping our fist and shit. that works to a certain degree. But to get to the halls of justice, they don't give a fuck. You got black berets on, all that shit. If your shit ain't right, your documentation ain't right, they're not even want to see you. That's what the government can do. They can play it that way. It's not about just being the loud one in the bunch. And that's ADOS needs that validity. I don't know what's going on with Dr. Darity and ADOS. Seems like there's a beef or something. I don't really know. Haven't got real deep into it. Looks like Dr. Darity kind of sent, some shade. And then, he made a good way off of ADOS with his reparations book. So I think some disrespect was taken. And Dr. Darity might have meant it. I don't know. I don't know if he's that kind of person. But some disrespect was taken. And once people get to feeling disrespected, it's hard to bring them back from some shit. What else is there? What else is there? Oh man. Get out of this. Who was that? Was that another one you sent me free? Oh, so I did do a part 2 to I Want My Black Woman Back. I forgot to upload it, but I did it. Y'all gotta understand my sincerity about this. As a father, as a grandfather of black women, I want them to be right. I want them to be respected and respectful of themselves. If they don't respect themselves, we in trouble. So I'm gonna upload that. I feel good about that. Feel good about that. A lot of people didn't see the first one, so I might do a caption and put both links in there. Y'all need to really see the first one to understand why I did the second one. But a lot of people ain't gonna watch either. Some of y'all don't really understand. And you know what? Some of y'all don't want to look in the mirror. I give you a mirror to look into. I give you a mirror to look into in this motherfucker. Absolutely. Sure do. I give black women a mirror to look into. Some of y'all gonna be like, okay. And then some of y'all gonna be like, who the fuck he think he talking about? Appreciate you, Free. Have we been moving along okay, Free? I mean, are we flowing? Do we need more topics, man? Because it's just freestyle. I really ain't have nothing to talk about, man. Let me even see if I got anything in my camera roll. I might have screenshot. Let me see if I screenshotted some shit. I don't really remember if I screenshotted anything. Oh, man, yeah, because this shit tomorrow. So right now, Matt Patricia has a 32% winning percentage. Jim Caldwell had a 56% winning percentage, the highest since 1957 in Lions history. And they fired him, but Matt Patricia got a 32%, and he still got a job. How sway? Yeah, man. So I wasn't gonna talk. Oh, and these motherfucking white supremacists. You know I wasn't gonna get out without talking about some white supremacy. Motherfucker put Barry on a motherfucking lager can. How you gonna put, they use this likeness on a can to sell some motherfucking beer. Barry said, my people are looking into this and we have nothing to do with this company. Shut it down. Why they use a nigga to sell their beer? Barry ain't played in what? 20 years? You're using Barry Sanders, but you got Matthew Stafford. You could have put on that can. Why didn't you put Matthew Stafford on the can? Why you use Barry? Why you use Barry? If it would have been Barry, it would have been Billy. How come you not using Matthew Stafford? He the face of the franchise. Highest paid in the league. At one time. See how they do that fuck shit? Use Barry's likeness to sell some motherfucking liquor. Ain't even contacted Barry's people. Like, hey, you guys interested in promoting this? Just use his likeness. We need something to go on the can. Oh, use Barry Sanders. Oh, should we get clearance? Ah, now fuck it. No, we don't need a clearance? Nah, put it on there. Fuck him. Barry saw that shit and called his lawyer. That's how they do black folks. That's how they do black folks. So, okay. I don't usually talk on these young niggas because they just not worthy. They not worthy to rock my derby. But The Weeknd. I mean, he had a good song, I think, like, that I like. But I ain't really heard nothing from him that I like since then. But he had a good song, okay? So he's got a gimmick. We're putting the bandages on his face. Looks like he's been in an accident. I think he's trying to turn it into like a Michael Jackson glove thing. Like, you know, some type of trademark look, whatever. It's not going to work, for one. I mean, you're promoting a black man being brutalized. He's had a good couple hits. Okay. I'll trust you. Judgment free. I know one, but I don't know two. But I trust your judgment. So, I think he's trying to build this into a gimmick, and he did it at the American Music Awards, which I don't watch anymore because I don't know anybody in the awards. So, I really don't care who wins, and the show's gonna suck. So, anyways, he wore them goddamn bandages, and people started asking, and he had to re-promote it. So obviously your shit isn't getting through, bro. If people are still asking why you're wearing the bandages, you've been wearing them for a while, The marketing plan is over. Take the bandages off. Take them off. Shit. Nelly's. Anybody seen that Kevin Hart special? I haven't seen it. But a couple people roasted it and shit, but I want to see it. I saw he kicked back at Tariq. Kevin got mad and shit, got in his feelings. I mean, does he follow Tariq? Or, you know, I don't know Tariq follows him, but Kevin got mad, got on Twitter and shit. How does Kevin get on Twitter to fight Tariq? Man, Tariq's a star, dog. He's a star. Kevin Hart said, you know what, I got to say something to this nigga. That's crazy to me. There's nothing he's not worthy. Just like Tariq said, though, they live in the same neighborhood. So it's not like it's a real big deal. Kevin's got bread. You know, Tariq ain't got Kevin's bread. But Tariq has bread and living in this neighborhood. Motherfucker's giving Tariq a lot of money through the years. And he's probably invested well and did whatever. But yeah, he got mad. He got mad, I guess, to the point where, you know, he had the money flex on him. Like, you know, I've done pretty well at doing this comedy that's not funny. That's a money flex right there. That's a money flex. When he says something like, you know, I've done pretty well, everybody's seen Kevin doing his thing. He's done damn better than pretty well. He said, with this comedy that's not funny. Like, nigga, whether you laugh or not, I got the check. Snap back at Tariq. And then Tariq did a whole show on the shit. I don't think he did a whole show. I watched the beginning of it. It's just very difficult to... I used to watch it, listen to it. It's different. So yeah, man, closing in on an hour. Get up out of here. First black referee crew. Stop making a big deal of that shit. Niggas should have been reffing in the NFL. NFL, college, all that shit. They're just another oppressed group. Just say that. These oppressed referees are now going to get to ref a game in the NFL. These oppressed referees are now going to get to ref a game in college. Power 5. Say that. Don't say, saluting. You're not saluting these motherfuckers. They've been reffing. It's the time. They're doing it right now for the time. It's Black Lives Matter time. It's the Black Refs Matter time. Y'all be good. All right. I'll holler.